Confidence builds trust, but curiosity builds growth. The challenge is balancing both without losing yourself. Confidence is there to tell you, I know how this works. I've studied this. I've trained for this. I know what I'm doing. And I know enough to have an effect in the world. And curiosity says, but what if there's a better way? So when you are learning a new skill and you're growing in a field or you're building a new habit, and you're taking steps towards those things and you know what works and you know what doesn't, you can have confidence there. However, you don't want to have so much confidence that you are ignorant of what you can learn further. And that's where curiosity comes in. You need curiosity to take more steps forward towards your goal of growth, towards becoming better at something, towards learning what you need to learn in order to move forward. Curiosity has a huge role in skill building, and so does confidence. And getting the right balance is exactly the task that you are left to face with. And it's a hard balancing act, but when you know how much of each you should have, it gets easier. So too much confidence will give you arrogance or stagnation. And when you have too much confidence and you don't have any curiosity, you're not gonna start moving forward. You're gonna start stagnating. And you're also gonna have an arrogance about you where you don't communicate with the community of whatever skill you're in clear enough. So it's important to avoid your arrogance, avoid stagnation, but you also don't want to go too much in curiosity. When you do that, when you have more curiosity than you have confidence, the result is indecision or constant change where you never really know what works and what doesn't. You need to stay confident enough to know to put into practice what you are learning, and be consistent enough in that, consistent and confident enough in what you're learning to know what works and what doesn't. And you need to do that enough times. You can't just keep constantly changing things because you'll never know what actually works. So working through it, understanding what works, what doesn't, having the confidence to go forward in that, but then having the curiosity to learn from your mistakes and learn what works and what doesn't, and learn what you can try to do differently next time. So confidence will keep you steady, but curiosity will keep you growing. And the balance between the two is what keeps you alive as a learner and a creator. And if you have any experiences about learning how to balance curiosity and confidence in your learning or skill building, I'd love to hear it in the comments.